Welcome in to the Playmaker. Well, I'm your host, OG Chris Murray. We'll be giving you the BML recap all the way up to this point. Now, it's been a crazy season. We are right now sitting in the conference round, but man, oh man, it's been a very exciting season, and the hype has been totally what we expected. But we're going to start off the show with diving into the BML awards given out for those top of the line players. First up, we have one, two, three, four, five. Welcome into Playmaker. Well, I'm your host, the commish, OG Chris Murray. We'll be giving you a recap of the Blueprint Season 1, the season, all the way up to this point. Wow, man. It's been everything that we thought it would be. It's a very exciting season. You know, guys have been coming out playing top of the line Madden football. So, with all that being said, let's dive right into the BML Baller Awards. First up, for the NFC, we have NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Jimmy Garoppolo. This dude has been flat out balling for the 49ers from week 1 all the way up until the NFC Conference Championship game. You know, the guy's flat out 35 passing yards total, 67 completion rate, and he's threw the ball over 4,000 yards. He's a big reason why Niner Time and the 49ers were, from week 1, projected to be in the NFC Championship. And man, it looks like he upheld his end of the bargain, because that's what he's sitting at, facing the Philadelphia Eagles in this matchup. Next up, we have NFC Defensive Player of the Year, Luke Kuechly. Now, at the middle linebacker position, Luke Kuechly was a flat-out field general for the Carolina Panthers all season. This guy had a total of 16 interceptions, 84 tackles, and 2 sacks. If a linebacker could finish throughout any season with 16 interceptions, that's automatically going to have you as a front runner as whether AFC or NFC Defensive Player of the Year, hands down, with no questions asked. This guy, man, I'm looking to see if he can keep this top quality production headed into the next season. But I'm pretty sure, man, that this guy's definitely going to be another player at the end of the season, right there neck and neck with this award next year. Next up, we have the AFC Offensive Player of the Year. We had Nick Chubb. My nickname for him is Big Chubb, because he came out from the rip as a rookie, led the BML in rushing yards with 1,328 rushing yards, 14 touchdowns, and 51 broken tackles. This guy was flat out physical runner. I remember watching one game where a defender looked like he was trying to run away from him. To get this type of production out of him his rookie season, it just shows that he has a excellent, bright future. And I think if the Cleveland Browns can figure out this offseason how to get a couple more key pieces around him, this can be a team, man, that can make a deep playoff run, man. Tip my head off to you, Nick Chubb, man. You had an amazing year. Amazing year at the rookie position. Definitely amazing year, man. Next up, for the AFC Defensive Player of the Year, we have Jerome Baker. Now, this is another linebacker who came out from week 1 all the way up until week 17 and just flat out balled out. 16 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 48 tackles. Now, just like I mentioned before with Luke Kuechly, if a linebacker can finish a season with a total of 16 interceptions, it automatically puts you at the top of the list, whether you're in the AFC or the NFC. Just simple as that. But this guy, man, what's outstanding to me about him is he's a rookie. He's a rookie, man. And like I just mentioned with Chubb, if this guy can keep this type of play up throughout this whole cycle, he is going to be a player that you're not gonna want to throw the ball in there. I'm telling you that right now. You're not gonna want to throw the ball in there because he has proven that he can lock down any area of the field where he's at, man. So I tip my hat off to Jerome Baker as a rookie coming out balling, man. Keep up the good work. Next up, we have the BML MVP out of season 1 this season, Carson Wentz. This wasn't a shocker to me, man. After seeing this guy play from week 1, let me see up until about week 4, he's shown, man, that he was the real deal. Just simple as that. He was out there balling in Philly, 42 touchdowns, a 69 completion passing rate, over 4,000 total passing yards, and his team finished with a 15-1 record. Carson Wentz, man, is definitely a big reason why. Now, this guy is so dangerous because he's a dual threat quarterback. He's one of those quarterbacks that can sit back there. If he can sense the pressure, he can take off. He can kill you with his feet. And as you can see by his stats, he definitely can kill you with his arm. This is a guy that I see definitely is going to be a front runner for this award each season. Just how stacked that Philadelphia Eagles team is stacked up on the offensive side of the ball, and the type of GM and the coaching staff that they have out there in Philly. I can't see why this guy, will not be the front runner for this award every year, man. So those are our awards for the BML ballers that flat out held their divisions down, held their conference down, and just flat out came out and destroyed defenses and defensive players wreaking havoc on offenses, man. So next up, we're going into these playoff matchups. First up, we have the AFC Championship round. We got, the Big Joe P versus I'm going to win it. Now, this game right here, man, defense meet defense. These are two users that's shown throughout the whole season that they're defense focal teams, meaning, yeah, they love to play offense, but their focal point are defense, stopping you, not allowing you to come out to do what you want to do on the offensive side of the ball. Now, Big Joe P, key factor for you this game. Keep doing what you was doing all season, causing turnovers. Finish the lead with a total of 16 interceptions, 12 forced fumbles. Only thing I see in this game that you're going to have to figure out to do is protect Tom Brady. You're going up against a defense that knows how to get after the quarterback, and your O-line is going to have to figure out how to be in sync with each other. Because if they're not, I can see Tom Brady being on his back multiple times this game. Now to switch gears, I'm going to win it. Just to see this Indianapolis Colts team in the AFC Championship is mind-boggling. I'm telling you this right now. It's mind-boggling. This shows us that the season means what it means when it says it comes down to nothing but pure stick skills. Just looking at this Indianapolis Colts team and the lack of talent that they have on both sides of the ball, you could not have told me that you would have picked I'm going to win it in the Colts to be sitting here where they're at. I'm telling you that right now. It's mind-boggling. But I'm going to win it has shown throughout the season that rosters don't mean nothing. It's all about the stick skills. Now, this is the number 1 defense in the BML. He has to figure out. We know he can play defense. Yes, we know he can play defense. We know he could ball out on the offense side of the ball. But last week, he threw 4 interceptions. He's going up against, like I just mentioned, the top team in turnovers in the BML. So he's going to have to figure out how to take care of the ball. Because if he comes out and he throws 4 interceptions or and has a couple fumbles, this is going to be a way tough matchup than what a lot of people are projecting it to be. But this is the season, and my pick for this game is a no-brainer. I don't think Big Joe P can go toe-to-toe if I'm going to win it as far as stick skills. So I'm taking the Indianapolis Colts, getting a W, going into the Super Bowl. Okay, next up we have the NFC Championship preview. We have Niner Time and the San Francisco 49ers versus Rich 2-on-5 and the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, this is this right here was what I projected from week 1. Just watching how both of these teams came out and just was balling out. I knew this was going to be the NFC Championship matchup right here. You know, we got the number 1 offense versus the number 2 offense. Key factors for the Niner Time and the 49ers. Y'all have to figure out how to take away Rich 2-on-5 explosive plays. It's flat out. You have to take away his explosive plays. Because if you don't figure that out, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a long day for you. A long, long day. So,